Hello everyone, and this is China from Nettia's Jewelry. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to make this beautiful earring. That's right, this beautiful dangle. That's what we're going to be working on today. And I just want you to know that in order for you to start, I have just thrown out some random beads. Just threw some beads into a bowl. See? Pick them up. Threw them on my table here, and they look absolutely wonderful. First thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you measure your wire. And the wire that we're going to be using is an 18 gauge tarnish resistant silver from Artistic Wire. And for our wrapping, we're going to use a silver bead wire 24 gauge. So as you can see, I have already measured out my 18 gauge. And basically, I have put this earring together. It's just randomized. I didn't have no specific way of putting it together. I just threw some beads on and put it together. But as you can see, this piece of wire is about 4 inches long. A little bit over 4 inches. That's what we're going to be starting with. And I decided to measure it like that because when I put this on here, when it came out, it was like 3.5. And you know, a lot of times when you are doing jewelry, you always want to have your wire an inch or two longer than it's supposed to be, just in case if you make some mistakes. All right, so when I come back, I'm going to show you how we put the stackable together. Okay, everybody, so we are back. Now what I wanted to show you is what I did was on each end here, you're going to make your eye pin. Now I do want to say that I do have some that I had ordered from AliExpress, as you can see, that are already eye pins that are already made. Okay, but sometimes they just don't come long enough, and that's when you're going to have to make your own eye pin. And that's why you're going to need one of these tools right here. Makes eye pins pretty decent, if I do say so myself. All right, so what I did was let's get back to it. I started with a rainbow bead, as you can see, and then some glass checks, some simulated pearls. I also had some turquoise beads, some randomized beads that I had, and of course the cross, because we need to stay closer to the Lord. Always got to have the cross. And then some just random beads at the top. But as you can see, I did put an eye pin at the top loop as well as at the bottom. I'll back up a little bit so you can see that. So you see the eye pin at the top and the eye pin at the bottom. And like I said, if you don't know how to make an eye pin, I think that eventually I will do like a beginner's class to teach those that really do want to learn how to make jewelry properly so that your jewelry won't fall apart and it looks unique as possible. That you definitely want to randomize your beads, number one, and you want to have all of your tools available and lots of assortments of wires. And of course you want to have your jump rings here and your chain, because of course you see this earring does have a chain. And what I try to do with Nettia jewelry, whenever I make this jewelry, I always have one earring different from the other. And the reason why I do that is because I myself am a Gemini and I switch up quite often, and I wanted my jewelry to reflect that. I wanted the jewelry that I made to like be different. One earring will be bigger than the other, longer than the other, or colors will be changed on the other, but either way it all complements itself. So like I said, you just stack the beads up any way you want to. As you can see, just do them any way you want to do it. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you exactly how I wrapped the wire, because if you don't wrap this, it's going to be so flimsy. As you can see, it just has no structure to it at all. So you know that you're going to have to wrap that bead. No doubt about it. All right, so when I come back, I'm going to show you how to wrap these beads. Okay, this is the third part to this beautiful earring that we're making right here. And right now we're going to wrap this earring, and I wrapped this earring twice. I started at the very top and I wrapped it around a few times. And then for each bead, I'm going to wrap twice around each one all the way to the end. And then when I get to the end, I'm going to wrap it 3 times, and then I'm going to come back up, wrap all the way to the top, and then we're going to finish it off with this dangle right here and the chain. And basically we are finished with making this earring. So when we come back, I'll show you the finished look. Okay, we're at the last part of this earring, and as you can see, I have already added the dangle at the bottom. And so now what I'm doing is I got my chain here, and I also have my French hook with a jump ring. We put all those things together. And that is how you come up with this gorgeous earring, because that's it. Once you close it up, it's going to look just like that. But the main thing about it is I wanted to remind you that when you're doing your earring, you want to make sure that your jump ring is closed properly, because if it's not closed properly, your earring will fall off while you're walking down the street. Okay, thank you. This has been a Nadia's Jewelry earring dangle tutorial. And for those of you that are new to making jewelry, we hope that this tutorial was easy for you to follow. I'll be doing a beginner's class around the first of the year to break down how I actually put my jewelry together and how I choose my colors and things like that. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Anyway, have a wonderful day.